Turn now to new developments in a deadly police shooting this week near San Diego. Police late today releasing video of the incident, saying officers had little choice in their fatal encounter with an unarmed man. And the release comes after nights of violent protests. NBC's Miguel Almaguer has more.
The surveillance video captures the chaotic confrontation between police and Alfred Olango, an unarmed black man. A tense standoff also seen on cell phone, followed by a fatal shooting. Investigators in suburban San Diego say Olango took this, quote, shooting stance, rapidly drawing an object from his pocket, grasping his hands together before officers shot and tased the father of two.
This was done to counter misinformation and correct a misperception that was being perpetuated.
The newly released video comes after violent overnight protest in El Cajon. For 4 days, crowds have demanded the officers involved be fired after police confirmed Olango was unarmed and the object in his hand was a smoking device.
It's pain. I am with every mother, everybody that has gone through losing their son through officers that they cannot give them a chance.
A refugee from Uganda, Olango had a lengthy criminal history. Authorities had tried to deport him twice.
Full disclosure to the public builds trust, and it demonstrates respect.
Tonight, Olango's family says they're glad this video has finally been released, a shooting death that has sparked outrage and protest for nearly a week. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
Watch: San Diego judge denies El Cajon officer's attempt to dismiss lawsuit against him in Alfred Olango shooting. San Diego federal judge ruled Friday that the lawsuit against the El Cajon police officer who fatally shot Alfred Olango, an unarmed black man, last year can move forward. In the same ruling, U.S. District Judge Cynthia Bashant dismissed the city from the case, saying there was not enough evidence to argue that policies or specific decisions made by the police department contributed to Olango's death. Olango's father, Richard Olango Abuka, argues Officer Richard Gonsalves used excessive and unreasonable force when he fired on Olango and that he also failed to request medical aid for the dying man, according to the lawsuit. Olango, a 38-year-old Ugandan refugee, was having a mental breakdown the morning of September 27, according to his sister. She called 911 3 times to ask for help and report his strange, paranoid behavior, which included wandering in traffic. Gonsalves found Olango pacing in the parking lot of the Broadway Village Shopping Center and confronted him. According to the officer, he commanded Olango to take his hands from his pockets, but Olango wouldn't comply. Surveillance and cell phone video shows Olango suddenly pull an item from a pocket and point it toward the officer in what police have described as a shooting stance, prompting the officer to fire. The item turned out to be a vaping device. The district attorney's office, which reviews all police shootings, determined the officer reasonably feared for his life and was legally justified in the shooting. The judge ruled that a jury could find that the officer's conduct shocked the conscience because the officer knew going into the call that Olango was having a mental breakdown, that he had not been threatening anyone and hadn't committed a crime. The judge also ruled that, when viewing the allegations in the most favorable light to the plaintiffs as required at this point in the case, it is sufficient to conclude that at the time Officer Gonsalves shot and killed Mr. Olango, it was clearly established law that someone who is unarmed, is not a threat to anyone, and had not committed any crime has the right not to be shot and killed.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but They cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.